Hello, and welcome back to Namaste with Natalie. In this session, we are going to practice yoga for tight legs. Go ahead and grab your mat, and let's get started. Coming to the front of your mat, walking there, shoulders back, navel in and up. Swoop the arms back behind you and over your head, bringing your hands to prayer. Send your weight towards your heels and your bottom back as you take a seat into chair pose. Keeping your hands to your heart, take a deep breath in and out. Shift your weight to your right foot and go ahead and place your left leg back into a high lunge. Arms come up and over your head. Relax those shoulders and hips are squared facing to the front. Take a deep breath in and out here and just hold. We're going to warm up our muscles by doing a few standing poses first. Lean forward, step forward a chair with your arms over the head this time. Sink into it just a little bit more if you can, sending the hips a little further back. Then the weight goes in the left leg, the right leg kicks back into a high left lunge. Focus on your breath and focus on the strong pose. Reach the arms up a little bit more, then relax the shoulders. Take the deepest inhale and exhale here. And feel those legs starting to become a little bit more warm. Lean forward, step forward to chair. Sink in a little bit deeper if possible. Keep holding the arms above. Then straighten out, then lean back. Spread out the arms and swan dive, bending from the hips all the way down to a forward fold, letting your head dangle down and body just relax. Feel free to bend your knees, this being the first forward fold, and just sink in. Then swoop the arms back and around to reverse swan dive up to the sky, bringing the hands together in prayer, and take a chair again. Holding it and breathing smooth and steady. Sending your weight to your right leg, kick that left leg back. This time warrior prepping that back left leg into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Finding your breath and holding it here isometrically. See if you can relax the shoulders if they're starting to creep up. Then straighten the right leg, reach in front of you. Gently bring down that right arm wherever it can go comfortably. As long as you have a flat left torso, you can go all the way down. If not, simply come up, no worries. Extra balance challenge, feel free to look up at the sky into your triangle pose. Gently bend that right leg, reach up towards the sky, and come back to the warrior 2. From here, shift your chest and arms up to warrior 1, facing the front. Deep breaths wherever you are. Then pivot the back foot so that heel comes off the ground into a lunge. From here, lean forward, step forward a chair. Holding this chair, sinking in if you can. Then swoop the arms down, back and up to a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. And with your next exhale, see if you can go down just a little bit more. Then swoop the arms back, hinge from the hips as you come up to a standing position. Arms swoop over the head, hands come to prayer, and then to your heart. Sinking down to a chair pose. Weight goes in the left leg, right leg kicks back into left warrior 2. Notice your right foot is all the way on the ground. Pull that left knee out so you can see that big left toe if you look down. Arms are parallel. Shoulders are relaxed, and your breathing is smooth, long and deep. Straighten the left leg, reach in front of you, drop that left arm down, right arm is up into the left triangle. Feel free to go down all the way on the ground or up as high as you need to maintain that flat right torso side. Wherever you are, just take a moment to breathe in and out. Gently reach up to the sky, bend the left knee, and find that warrior two. Holding this strong asana, square your chest to the front and arms over the head to warrior one. Gently picking up the back right heel, both feet facing forward to a high lunge. Lean forward and gently step forward whenever you're ready into chair pose, sinking in a little bit more. Then swoop the arms back and around and over your head for a slight back bend. Deep breath here. Then the exhale, find that forward fold and sink down. Try to really give into the stretch. Then with your next inhale, swoop the arms back behind you and over your head and then back to your heart again. Going into balancing poses, gently swoop that right leg up, keeping the left leg down, and we're going to stretch the quad first. So keep the knee down and bring the heel towards the bottom for a deeper quad stretch. If you would like to go into more of a balanced pose, gently kick into that hand and lift the leg up as you lean forward to counterbalance your weight. Into dancer pose. Find that smooth breath and focus on something that's not moving. And take a few moments just to focus on yourself. Go ahead and bring the right leg down as you cross it in front of the left, hinging from the hips into a forward fold for an IT pin stretch. Play around with your exhalations and see if you can sink in a little bit more. Notice where you feel the stretch. And then when you're ready, unravel the legs and come on up. Shake them out if you'd like. And then find your chair pose. Arms come up over in the direction of your head. Sink in a little bit more. Feel that warmth coming into your body. Gently bring the arms down as you straighten the legs up. Shift your weight to the right leg and go ahead and bring up the left leg, keeping the knee down and bringing the heel towards the bottom for a quad stretch. Keeping it here, or if you'd like to turn it into more of a balance, you can kick into that left hand. Focusing on something that's not moving, relax your shoulders. And take a few moments just to balance. Then gently bring the left leg down in front of the right as you cross it over and come down to a forward fold. Exploring that exhalation and coming down a little bit more. Try to relax the head and neck. Then unravel the legs and swoop the arms up, over the head. Hands come to the heart and find your chair pose again. Gently come on down to a forward fold. Straddling your right leg with your hands, step that left leg back into a deep, low right lunge. Sink in a little bit more if you can. Then both hands come on the inside of that right leg and sinking down just a little bit more. Go ahead and drop the left knee if you'd like. You can come down on your elbows if you have the flexibility to do so, and really allow those hips to open up. Then gently walk it back to a downward facing dog, walking your dog one heel down and then the other, holding any spot that feels extra tight and just letting it release. Then shift your gaze towards your hands and walk to a forward fold to stretch out those hamstrings even more. Swoop the arms back and come on up to reverse swan dive, arms over your head, then back into prayer, and then into a chair. Straddling the left leg down, kick back that right leg into a nice left low lunge. Really let those hips drop down and walk the hands on the inside of the left leg. Feel free to drop that right leg down or coming onto those elbows if you'd like. Play around and just notice where you feel the stretch, and exhale, release a little bit more into it. Then whenever you're ready, bring that left leg back with the right to a downward facing dog and walk it out again. Then straighten those legs and really drop those heels down even more. Shift the weight to the left leg, kick the right leg up, and open up that right hip by bending the knee. We're going to take that right leg in front now, swoop it up, right knee, right elbow, right foot, left arm, and come all the way down if you can. If you can't stay up into this pigeon, it's what feels best and is best for you. We're going to hang out here for a few moments, so go ahead and find your breath, turn inward, and just relax. Go ahead and stagger those arms in front of you, and with the strength of them, push up, tuck the left toes under, shake out that right leg, and find your downward facing dog. Next, we're going to shift the weight to the right leg so that the left leg comes up, bending the left knee, opening up that hip, and then gently bringing it through to left pigeon on this side. Sinking in, modifying to whatever best. If you need to bend that right leg back, you can, and stay up, that's fine. But again, we're going to hang out on this side for a few breaths. Gently stagger those hands and press on up. to a seated position, swooping the right leg in front, coming down onto your back now, bringing both knees into your chest. Feel free to rock side to side. Hold on to that right knee, swoop the hands underneath the right thigh, and kick the leg up to the sky. Curl those right toes towards your nose, and if you need to, you can bend the left leg, no problem. Then go ahead and roll around that right ankle. Then curl the toes towards your nose and pull towards you a little bit more with that right leg. From here, we're going to drop the right leg across the left side of the body. Feel free to rotate that foot down towards the ground for more of an IT band stretch. And sink in as you find your exhales relax you a little bit more, and your inhales elongate you. One last deep, long exhale. And then with your next inhale, squeeze your core and bring that right knee in towards your chest. Bring 2 peace fingers onto that big toe and bend your left knee if it's not already. Drop the right leg out to the right side for inner thigh stretch. Try to keep the left hip grounded, even if you need to bring that left knee out towards the side to help you balance. And then gently squeeze the core and straighten the left leg and try to bring that right leg a little bit more closer to you again. Feel free to roll around the right ankle. And then we're going to switch the legs. So bring down the right leg and then bring up the left leg, swooping your hands underneath the left thigh. Roll around your left ankle. Try to relax your head down on the ground. Then curl the left toes towards your nose for a deeper hamstring stretch. And then gently bring the left leg across the right side of the body. The left arm goes out to the left side. If you'd like to rotate the left foot towards the ground for an IT band stretch, go for it. And see if you can start to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Let yourself calm down even more and enjoy the stretch. With your next inhale, bring that knee in towards your body. 2 peace fingers, the big toe, bringing it up to the sky, then out towards the left as your right knee is bent and out towards the right to help balance out. Enjoying this inner thigh stretch, sinking in a little bit more. One more exhale, really give into it. And with your next inhale, bring the knees in together, rocking side to side. Then grab 2 fingers onto that left leg. And then grab 2 fingers onto the right foot for happy baby. Feel free to rock side to side or extend out into a straddle. Deep inhale here, long, slow exhale out. Go ahead ahead and bring those feet together into butterfly pose, maybe lifting up that back so you maintain a little curvature in the lower spine. Feel free to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And take this moment just to explore your breath, breathing into perhaps your chest hand and then your belly. And just really sink into the moment. And bring both feet out wide. Then drop them both your knees over to the left side and cactus the arms out. Giving into gravity, surrendering into the current moment. And squeeze your core. Gently bring the knees up. Feel free to lift up the lower back and drop both knees over to the right now. And sink in on this side. And from here, bring the arms down and knees into your chest and rock side to side. If you have somewhere where you can put your legs up the wall or onto a chair, go for it. Shake out the legs if you'd like, help that lymph drain. Keeping your legs up here for about 7 minutes if you'd like, or following along with me to this video. Follow your breath and allow yourself to release what you can release. And if you want to continue, turn over to the right side, bending your knees to let your heart drain. And with no rush, using the strength of your arms, coming to a seated position. Swoop the arms out to the side and over your head, bringing your hands to prayer. Take a moment to close your eyes and just be where you are, grounded in this moment. Being thankful for all the good things in your life. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me.